Hey everyone, this is Seth.
Hey, Jamal's here.
Hey, it's Stoney.
And we're here to introduce this week's replay episode. Wow. Ooh.
Replay. I wonder what it could be. There's been so many. I'm dizzy.
I know, girl. It's from all that caffeine from your pumpkin spice lattes.
Ooh.
I already have a headache.
Stoney had a sugar rush.
Fucking jitterbug over here.
He's crashing now. But we're here to introduce this episode. This is the Pumpstravaganza Eleganza that we released last year for Halloween. And next week, we are going to be doing a very similar podcast. So we wanted to give you the remix to the ignition.
Yes, the fall Pumpstravaganza part dos will be here next week. We have a whole new batch of fall fun for you. So get ready.
Part 2, bitches.
Do you like pumpkin spice lattes? Oh. Make sure to tune in next week. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Reynold is quiet tonight.
I know.
So far.
He was going crazy at the beginning of last week's show.
It's probably because he was listening to the Carters ape shit with me.
Yeah, he was. He was getting real hype.
He's so pumped.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to go ape shit too.
And then Daddy went ape shit and hit all of his toys.
That's what you get. I know.
Win.
I seriously cut out 4 minutes of Reynolds just barking and howling before even the cold opened.
I was getting ready this morning listening to the episode because everyone knows we record on Mondays now. So I was listening to that recording and I was just dying, brushing my teeth. It's like, my gosh, he was on a roll.
Yeah,
He's so extra.
He's such a diva. All right. Well, hello. Hi. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Welcome to... I'm gonna try it one more time. I was trying to do a Cameron introduction.
Hi. Thanks for coming. Hey girl.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for fucking coming. Boo, bitch. Hey, hi, nice to meet you. Hello, hi, and thanks for coming, America. My name is Seth.
Buongiorno, it's Jamal.
Hola, from the Aloha State. It's
Oh,
Stoney.
hey, Dora.
Wait, I want to be involved in this. Bonjour, it's Seth. I felt so unmulticultural. I felt so left out. FOMO is real.
I've never been to Hawaii. Just
I
FYI.
have. You have. Living your
Whatever.
best life.
Yes. Well, hello, everyone. Thanks for coming back for another week of Thanks for Coming. We hope you got into the Nightmare on Elm Street 2 queer movie review. If you hadn't watched it before you listen, we hope you watched it after. Let us know what you thought. Yeah, so let's have some fun this week. This week, we are going to be talking about all things fall and basic. So,
Oh my God. I can't wait. Can't wait to put on my boots and stand in the pumpkin patch.
yes.
My hair flow through the wind.
I used my Starbucks app today. I'm a gold member to get my PSL latte.
Yes, girl. PSL in one hand, other hand is just waving in the wind. I don't know. I got one
High
hand.
pony waving in the wind.
I got one hand in my pocket, and the other is holding a PSL.
I just heard Mandy Moore's "In My Pocket" song. Do you remember that? I just heard that as you said that.
Uh-oh, and I don't know that song, I don't think.
I don't remember,
That-
but
You're not
Mandy
missing
much.
much.
The most basic person ever, so it makes sense.
There you go.
That was too basic, even for us.
I was just outed, y'all, for real. It's the top
Wait,
of the show. Uh-oh.
Is she the one that sings, I'm missing you like candy?
That's the one.
Yes, I fucking remember. This was probably 15 plus years ago that song came out.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a hot second. Anyways, so like, how have you guys been? What have you been up to?
We've just been like, it's always nice having visitors in town and family in town. But this past week, I should say, we just kind of like were incognito, just hid in our little gay cave over here and just kept to ourselves just to kind of recuperate from having visitors and dealing with work, keeping up on my gym schedule. So I'm feeling pretty good.
Well, except for Friday. Friday we saw Trixie.
Oh yeah.
Thursday we saw
No,
Trixie.
Thursday
Yes.
we saw
We have to
Trixie.
talk about that.
Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, I did not post very many pictures, but I have footage coming for you, and I think Stoney and I are going to do a little short review for you.
Yeah, you should. Did you guys like?
She was so good.
You live your best life.
Yes, we did.
Pretty
so
much.
Sweet.
we had our original seats,
Yeah.
and then we ended up upgrading our seats, and the night just took off from there.
Yeah. So what happened? Like, were they just like, who wants an upgrade?
Yeah, it was 'cause it was in the Egyptian room, and it was like probably, I would say, like maybe 3/4, half full or something.
Mhm.
So they were like, oh, if you want to upgrade to like the side seats, like, you know how they'll have like seats on the side.
Like, kind of sitting up with tables.
Yeah, so it's like raised up in the air. So they're like, you can upgrade for $10 extra. And we're like, hell yeah.
So we ended up getting one of those tables at the very front of that section.
Hell yeah. Do they give you like drinks
Yeah.
or do you get a waitress?
No, we did get a waitress, but the upgrade was like super discounted. So we were
okay.
like, hell yeah. And we were
Whatever.
a little tight with.
Yeah, and I wasn't even drinking, so I was like, I don't care about that.
You just want to be like
I was.
elevated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a great time. Trixie, of course, bringing out all the big guns, like all of the jokes, like we've kind of touched on previously, just like calling people out. Political without being too political, but also saying a message in a light and fun way.
Yeah, definitely. Was she a little bit shocking with some of her humor? Like, it's like a little bit of a darker humor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was definitely some dark humor, which, I mean, we were kind of prepared for because you had went previously to her show and you warned us about it. But yeah, definitely some like Columbine jokes and things like that, which I was like, oh God.
Kid touching children jokes.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Did
Marching jokes.
I know with Trixie, she does have a dark humor, but she is a little bit more enjoyable and not as hateful as like if you were to see Bianca Del Rio.
Yes, that's exactly right. You took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, this was done in a way where it was still very entertaining, even though like you weren't sure if you should be laughing at the jokes. Like, nobody was safe. Like, she touched on everybody. She spent the evening, ragging on white people, also ragging on the gays.
Yeah.
One example was, I think it was Stoney's favorite, where she was talking about gays with the sign at like the protest, and it says like, don't do this, or the sign says no. But while they're marching around with the sign, they're like, yes, yes.
Yes.
My favorite, though, I think my favorite after thinking about it was she made it, I think it was maybe like the Columbine joke, actually. Like, she said that, like, which was like, a lot of people were like gasping, right? And then she made like a joke about like how basically everyone thinks like Art Pop is like a terrible album. And then like all the gays, of course, like super gasped like to that. And she was just like, holy shit, like you guys are more like upset about the Art Pop diss than you were like the Columbine joke.
Yeah. She was just like calling everybody out all night. Like, we had such a good time. Like, when we left that show, we were like, damn, that was a really good time.
Yeah.
This is why she's on TV. This is why she's All Stars 3 winner. She definitely ragged on the salty Shangela fans.
Uh-oh. Of course.
Yeah.
Which, again, I was Team Shangela too, but I also was Team Trixie. And, Kennedy should have just been voted out. Otherwise, Shangela might have been in the top 2,
Yeah.
So we'll just leave it there.
Girl. I know. I saw y'all trying to read me when they were playing Avril Lavigne before the show. I was like, on the Insta stories, I was like, oh, no, they didn't. Oh, hell no.
No, remember, I'm right there with you. I was the one with his CD player alarm clock, set the timer, listening to that album every night before bed.
I know. I was like, girl, did you or did you not come for me?
guess I didn't realize like how popular Avril Lavigne was. Like, I mean, it was, I don't know. I was just like, what the hell?
She's got some gems.
Yeah, that first album is so classic.
It's a shame she died.
I know. And then she got replaced by Melissa.
Melissa's just not as good.
Yeah, Melissa isn't as good. It's kind of disappointing to see Melissa now.
Great. How was your week?
My week was good. Nothing too crazy happened. I did see Venom, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't like anything too great, but it was enjoyable.
Well, damn, the actor, see, this is a shame. I don't even know his name, but he's
Is it Tom
really
Hardy
cute.
or something?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
That's the only reason I would see that movie, is basically for him.
He's really cute.
Yeah. He was really good. Like, without him, it would have been really questionable.
Okay, that's fair. Because I was like a Venom fan as a kid. Like, again, I wasn't a comic book queen, but I watched all the cartoons and played all the little Sega games.
Right.
So I do want to see it.
But, like, how do they make a Venom movie with no Spider-Man? It's so confusing to me.
I'm actually
Exactly.
fine with that, though, because I am tired of like all the Spider-Man reboots and movies. So
We don't need no more damn Spider-Man until like after I'm dead.
I don't know.
Did they at least try to make this one like an origin film story? Like an origin story?
They did, yeah. This was more of like the origin story.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if no, I guess they kind of did set it up for a sequel too. So that's kind of fun, I guess. I don't know.
So Spider-Man might pop up later.
Well, not probably
probably-
not because they do. You know how they always
Oh.
have the like little clip after like the credits roll for a while. So they like showed something there. I won't say it in case people get mad, but it's not Spider-Man. I don't think, unless he's like a surprise addition to the movie. In addition,
Well, that's fair. There's a lot of super villains and heroes that need a spotlight outside of others.
yeah,
13 spotlights.
yeah. But other than that, my cousin was in town, so we went and got lunch one day, and I've just been like chilling, living my best life.
Cool. How is the family?
They're good. My cousin, she was in town for a wedding, and so it was nice to see her because it's probably been a really long time. It's probably been a few years since I've seen her, so it's nice. It's always nice when
Okay.
people are in Seattle, and then I can get to catch up with them.
Good.
But yeah, I guess other than that, I think we are like ready to get started. We have like lots of fun stuff to talk to you about this week. So let's get into the gig, girl.
honesty.
Yes, God.
You want to see my cuckoo?
Props to you, mama. All right, whatever. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you guys are excited because this week we are talking all about fall. Everything basic will be covered.
Pumpkins.
All the things basic.
Yes.
Face painting.
Apple cider. Bobbing for apples.
Apple pie shots.
Ooh.
Sweaters.
Applesauce shots.
Scrunchies and leggings.
Ugg boots.
Ugh. God, you just ruined it, Stoney. How dare you? You know we don't talk about Ugg boots.
Ah, damn.
How dare you? Anyways, so now we are going to talk a little bit about fun things about fall. So like, what is the thing that you guys are most excited about for fall? There's got to be one thing you're really excited about more than anything else.
Well, as we all know, I've talked about Miranda Priestley more than a few times on this podcast. So for me, fall means little chillier weather, lots of opportunity for me to rotate my many jackets and sweaters and scarves and just kind of be dramatic and walk in the wind with my scarf blowing while I'm like on my phone probably playing Pokemon Go, but it looks like I'm doing business.
Oh, you look like a model.
Interesting.
Are you an
Right.
evangelista?
Yeah.
Did you
just
stone
stop
that
in the
scarf?
yard, my Steve Maddens with my stoned Burberry and flowing Slytherin cape.
Yes, bitch.
I just live for fall fashion, so it's always been my favorite. I love summer. I love tank tops and short shorts, but there's nothing like a good jacket moment with some crispy denim and a nice boot.
That's a lie. Summer's the worst. I hate being hot. I saw Nick tweeted us, and he was like, "Oh, I learned that it has to be over 75 degrees in this apartment at all times." And I was like, "I think I must have been like high or something, or like drunk last week, because that is like the opposite. Because it has to be cold at all times in any location that I am, outside, inside, my apartment, the grocery store, the sex shop, the dildo store." Dildos are us.
So does it? Oh
College
no.
books.
So does it like Seattle weather wise does fall like happen, or does it just go straight into winter?
Ooh, Northwest life.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of, I think it goes into fall. I mean, it's definitely cooled off a lot. We've gone into overcast, like cloudy mode. It's been raining a lot. It's been sprinkling. The leaves have changed, so it's looking real
Very
pretty.
Twilight vibes.
Definitely Twilight vibes. I haven't seen any sparkly vampires yet, but there's still time.
Damn. Yeah. I'm kind of jealous of that because it's like going towards mid-October and we're like in the high 80s. Like I just don't know what to do with myself. I went all summer not bitching about the heat. So, I made it. I went all summer without bitching about the heat. I can complain about the heat now. Like, I want to wear my jackets.
I want to wear jackets,
and I haven't been able to.
Well, just like once his like Pokemon Go like
fashion moment.
Yeah, and it's not happening.
Yeah,
so
I do.
Uh-oh. He just wants to go into the Y for his swim lesson and be like, "Emily, jacket, coat."
Not in the water, bitch. It's dry clean only.
This is dry clean only.
What do
Emily.
I pay you for?
Emily, move at a glacial pace. You know how that pleases me.
Now I'm going to watch that movie. How about you
Hell
two?
yeah.
What are you most excited about for the fall season?
For me, like I never really like fall that much because I'm more of
All
like
right,
a spring
Stoney,
person.
that's enough from you. All right, so all right, that was really
So,
good, Stoney. Good job.
This is like the worst podcast ever because I like hate this season. It's just like annoying. Like, I don't know, like everyone's got their kids and like taking them to the pumpkin patch and they're like, oh
my
yay,
gosh.
and picking out their own pumpkins. And
I
I'm
thought
like,
I didn't have a heart.
Yeah,
I mean-
Stoney's rude.
yeah. So I don't know. Like, it's not really that fun for me.
Is there one minuscule detail about the season that you enjoy?
I like the color of the leaves, like the leaves
Okay.
changing.
Now we're getting somewhere. That's
All right,
good.
I'm feeling good about
There's
this. Again.
But it's just like the leaves changing though. It's like impending death. Like it's like, oh, you're dying. So
Okay, we're all Hoosiers here. What about the IU Bloomington campus during the fall?
Ooh.
that's really pretty.
Gorgeous, right?
And the Halloween parties were fun when we were in college. Like,
Yes.
those were cool.
Yes, and apparently there's a thing now called fall break, which none of us got.
What? What's a fall break?
Right? Does this make us old?
Who is she?
I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. I guess fall is fun. Like I like scary movies. Those are kind of like my favorite things, like the trees dying and the scary movies.
Oh, cool.
He's a dark queen. That's fine. I am too.
This is
How
taking
about
a
you,
dark
Seth?
turn. Well, I mean, I have taken like probably 10 to 15 pictures with pumpkin spice lattes so far. So definitely love me pumpkin spice latte season.
Yes.
You monster.
I used to demolish some pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh my God, it's so good. Like once you accept your basicness with the pumpkin spice latte, you can get really creative because
That's
I like
right.
to get mine. Sometimes when I'm feeling like really crazy, I'll have them put like either a little bit of caramel drizzle or a little mocha drizzle in there.
Oh shit, that
Jesus
sounds
Christ.
great. The caramel drizzle.
It's so good. Either
Oh,
way you
bitch.
go, it's good.
I want to try that.
Spoiler alert, I've never had a pumpkin spice latte.
What?
I almost passed out in the Target when he told me this a couple days ago.
Did you immediately take him over to the Starbucks that's located in every Target and then get him a pumpkin spice latte?
I tried my best, but I was too busy fumbling with my inhaler because I couldn't breathe.
Oh, well, that's like a minor setback,
He
right?
took all.
Maybe I'll.
Seth's like, get the job done, girl.
Yeah, maybe I'll have
serious.
one. When did they stop making them? What is it, like Thanksgiving is when they stop or something?
Oh yeah, when do the other holiday beverages drop?
Well, it usually just stops whenever they run out of the syrup, so...
Fair. There have been some seasons where it's gone on forever.
Yeah, you're usually pretty good at least until mid-November.
And then like all the basic girls have like ate all the syrup or drank all the syrup.
Yeah, then you just sell pumpkin spice syrup shots, and they can just do that, just to, eliminate the coffee, because they don't even really like the coffee part of it. It's just the pumpkin spice they like, so...
All the sugar and whip, which is just, it hypnotizes you. It's just great.
Yeah.
I've had more than a couple hundred in my lifetime.
Yes, so I love that. I love scary movies. This is like the best time to watch scary movies because it's usually like raining and you can order pizza.
Ooh, Chinese, a good couch
Ooh.
and a Halloween moment.
Yes.
Like Jamie Lee Curtis kicking ass while I'm slurping noodles.
Hell yeah. I'm like, ooh, get her, girl.
Run, bitch. Run. Charge him.
Run, bitch. So that's also
Fall's
awesome.
just great.
I love coats, like getting to layer. I love pumpkin everything. I typically love pumpkin flavored everything, so...
Seth and I have a pumpkin bond. We usually have the best candles of our friend group, the two of us, and I also have a pumpkin incense burning right now.
Ooh.
It's great.
I need to bring out my fall festival candle.
Yes, fall festival.
When did this become such a thing? I feel like growing up, maybe it was just my family was anti the fall season, but I feel like we never had pumpkin flavored things or pumpkin candles. It was just here we'll go trick or treating, I guess, but that's all we really did.
I can't really speak for all of us, but I know growing up in Alaska, born and raised, our fall is like a blip. You just wake up one morning and everything's frosted over. And then the snow comes within the next couple weeks.
So winter is fall, basically.
Pretty much. I mean, it's no joke. Even being in the very mostly southern part of the state, Anchorage, it's like a 9-month winter. And then summer is so amazing because it's only 3 months, but it's the best 3 months. So coming to Indiana, having not visited the campus at all, I just got into music school and ran with it. That was my first fall. So I just fell in love. It's kind of like the limestone buildings, all of the fall colors that you only see in postcards or on TV growing up. So I just love it. All the pumpkin stuff and smells, I just enjoy those. So whenever fall hits, I have all the candles, all the smells, all the decor. It's just my gig.
Oh yeah, and for me, I just really like the cold weather. So fall is sort of the nicer part of the cold weather before winter hits.
It's the happy medium. That's exactly right. Because I hate cold.
Yes, and I love
freezing.
You like the morning frost? Is that your favorite part about fall?
Yeah. Basically just being frozen to death, and you're just yes.
Yes. Come through, death. Yes, bitch.
She's a chilly bitch.
Yes, but I mean, other than that, I love horror movies, so this is a great time for that. Whenever I was growing up, when it was fall, we would always play in the leaves and do all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I just really have always enjoyed fall a lot. So I know in the past couple years, it does seem like it has gotten a lot bigger. It's been, but it also in the same time, it's kind of gets skipped over too, because when summer's over, everyone's like, yes, Christmas. And it's bitch.
That's true.
We got 2 holidays to get through first.
That's so
don't
true.
you know there's a war on Christmas?
I know. I'm a part of it.
You're a part of the war on Christmas.
I'm ready for the blood red Starbucks cup, girl.
Yes. Yeah, that's one thing about fall I love is whenever the new Starbucks comes out for Christmas time, basically everyone loses their goddamn minds.
It doesn't say
oh my
Christmas
God.
is number 1. They're so
Yeah.
anti-Christians.
It has
My
a
God.
snowflake on it. Where's the Christmas tree? And why is
So
Santa white?
extra. So extra
Yeah.
beyond.
Or
I don't know. Yeah, people are real crazy about the Starbucks cup, but that's another story. Let's keep this exciting and happier.
That's right. I guess like if we're nearing, like if we're kind of like approaching the end of our fall talk, but what I will say is for me, it's never been like a mainstream interest. You know, companies like Starbucks, as much as I love coffee, you know, they'll take advantage of the seasonal things, you know, the pumpkin spice latte, all the pumpkin candles. But these are all things that I kind of had, you know, experiences as I came up, as I was out on my own, when I had my first apartment. You know, that's just like one of my favorite smells. Even if it's not fall and I come across like a pumpkin candle, I will buy it and burn it.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just a genuine, I enjoy the season. I enjoy the fashion. You know, I like to have fun with my look, everything. So I just get really into the season.
Yeah, I mean, there's like no good candles for summer. Like, no one wants to light their like sunscreen and sweat scented candle. Like, come on.
I know.
That's my
Ocean
favorite
breeze.
scent.
Give me a break, queen.
Yeah, come on.
You selling me
remember
salt
the
candles?
time we bought like cashmere woods and it just smelled like pee?
It smelled like wood and piss. I was so annoyed.
Like, yes, I'm glad that like our bathroom just smells like piss now.
Oh, I was. Did you see me? Like, I just went way left. I'm triggered. Whenever I see it in the store, I'm like, fuck that candle.
It smelled
Hell
like
no.
cat piss and trash. It was great.
Yes, it's my favorite scent, girl.
We went and visited one of our friends, Brandon, when he lived up in
Dying.
Michigan. And I walked out of his bathroom. I was like, he's got that cashmere wood shit in here. We're bad gay
No.
friends if we don't fix this immediately.
No.
And I wouldn't put it out.
I don't know why, but this also
Like, you
reminds,
will throw away this candle.
this reminds me of the time when we were like really into the flavored potato chips and we got the mango salsa ruffles and it tasted like a candle.
Oh my god, yeah, that was gross.
Awful. We were like, what are these glazed chips?
this is gross. What does this taste like? Is it like waxy to you guys?
It's basically like Glade flavored chips is what they were.
So
It was
tragic.
terrible.
We were not living our best 30-year-old lives then.
Yeah, for real. Holy cow. I'm like crying. I'm laughing so hard. Oh, jeez. I don't know why that cat piss candle really got me, gal.
Oh, I am triggered. I'm going to breathe now.
All right. Why don't we maybe take a couple minutes to collect ourselves, and when we do come back, we will have like pumpkin items, and we're gonna taste test some pumpkin things, let you know what we think about them, and then also maybe we'll talk about fall a little bit more and have some fun.
Yes, queen.
So we'll be right back. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to our podcast so far. Thanks for coming. Right now, we're probably refilling our drinks, or maybe even gluing down our lashes again. While you wait, here's some things that you should check out.
Yeah, remember everyone, you can email us, tfcpod@gmail.com, and tfcpod on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Oh, and one more thing. You're not my real dad, and you never will be. Anyways, back to the show. All right, welcome back, losers. Get in the car. We're going to eat some pumpkin shit.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Girl, look how orange your pumpkin is.
I had to change it to my stretchy pants. Sweatpants are the only things that fit me right now.
Yeah. Yeah, girl, look how orange you look. You've eaten too many pumpkins.
That's a travesty.
Instead of the blueberry.
That's like, I was going to say that's like Coco's second look. Cheat Doritos or pumpkins.
Yeah.
She fell into all the nacho cheese powder.
I love nacho cheese powder. All right. Well, let's get into some fun. So hi everyone. My name is Trisha Paytas, and we're gonna do a mukbang. So this is our Halloween mukbang, and so we are just gonna try all my favorite pumpkin things, and we're just gonna try it. Oh my god.
This
can't stand
sounds
you.
amazing.
Oh my god. I want to eat everything pumpkin. So should we just do a round robin and we'll all just try something?
Yeah, well, maybe we should let everyone know, I guess, what we have in front of us, because this is...
Prep the people.
Yeah, so I guess we'll start out. We can kind of show what we've got.
Oh my goodness, there's so much. This is all Stoney's fault, by the way.
So first off, we have what is known as pumpkin seed tortilla chips, which I'm a little scared about.
We have pumpkin rolls.
Pumpkin, Little Debbie pumpkin rolls.
Pumpkin spice
Back rolls?
Yeah, back rolls for
Pumpkin
real.
spice rolls, girl. And then we have pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts.
Yes, pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts. We also have pumpkin spice Cheerios. And get this, children, Jacko Blast. It's Spice Pumpkin Shot by Captain Morgan, and it's in a cute little pumpkin bottle.
Ooh, now coming to the stage, Miss Jackoblast.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's a good drag name. Somebody take that.
So
Yeah.
I don't know, Seth.
Wait, I got shit too,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, tell us
Can
what
you
you
calm
got.
down? I know you want to eat it all.
Someone's excited. It's carb day.
Give me that pumpkin spice roll, girl.
Did somebody say carbs?
Is a pumpkin spice roll a carb?
Yes, it's only made out of carbs.
Surely.
So I got a couple things also to try. I bought pumpkin pie flavored Kit Kats
Oh,
and a pumpkin spice bagel.
I like bagels.
Oh.
And I got these. I like the Werther's hard candies.
Mhm.
So I saw these, and it's pumpkin spiced soft caramel. So chewy caramels with pumpkin spice.
Wow, Seth, you're such a
Interesting.
grandma.
And they're actually a limited edition. So how do you feel now, Stoney?
She's
I
a
got the limited
scarce queen.
That's
She's
exactly
scarce.
what my grandma would say.
Whatever. Would your grandma kick you in the face and tell you that you were a little bitch also?
A full roundhouse kick.
Yes. That's why I don't like fall. She'd be like, Stoney, better eat this fucking Withers or whatever.
With her slipper.
Those are so good. I loved those. Me and my grandma, she turned me on to them, and now we're their super fans.
Well, we'll be fabulous grandmas one day, so we might as well start now.
Yeah. So who wants to start? Who wants to eat something pumpkin-y?
Ooh.
Well, I feel like we should start out with Jamal having the pumpkin spice shot from
You
Captain
bitch.
Morgan.
Okay. Story time.
Oof.
So we were in Target shortly after I had the heart attack because Stoney's never had a pumpkin spice latte. And we come by this display. It's all this pumpkin booze. And Stoney's like, we should buy this for the show. And I was like, I don't know about that. That sounds really gross. And he says, the fact that you are so grossed out makes me want it even more. We have to do this for the show. And then what does he say a half an hour before we record? I don't think I'm going to have any of that. I'm not really drinking right now. So here I
Yeah,
am pouring
he just
a
wanted you to
lonely
do it.
shot.
I mean,
Yes, bitch.
yeah, so this, let me smell it real quick first. I'll smell it from the bottle.
I got my Snooki
What's she
cry
smell
going on
like?
here.
Oh, good Lord.
See, you're just rude. You're rude for not doing
It does
this
not
with me.
smell, I don't know. It smells like Axe body spray, honestly.
Oh, come on. Great.
Ooh. Let's call up Nick.
I think I'm
He
going to
knows what Axe body is.
I think I'm going to use it as
tastes
cologne.
right?
She's graduated to Dove for Men now.
Oh, what's that cologne
I
you're
know.
wearing?
I still have to give him a hard time.
Oh, I'm wearing the Jacko Blast by Captain Morgan.
Oh, girl. I've heard so many good things about that.
Do you want to go home with me?
Yeah. Wasn't that scent featured in Givenchy's Paris Fashion Week?
I'm sure in the Walmart catalog.
That's probably more accurate.
Shots fired. All right, I'm gonna take this shot. Goodness, I have my like whiskey kombucha chaser ready. This is damn shame.
Good luck, bitch.
Moment of truth, y'all.
Nah.
Let's see.
Ooh, he's shooting it back. Took it all of the alcohol.
Oh no.
That is a face only a mother could like.
Girl, what is wrong?
I think Jamal is having a seizure. I'm going to call 911. We'll be right back.
You just need a Werther's candy to chase it with.
I need.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking until Saturday.
Tell
for
us your
that.
feelings. What was it like?
Okay, so it tasted like rum going down, and then it punches you in the face with like a false fireball effect and taste.
Did it taste like pumpkin?
I hate Fireball.
Did it taste like pumpkin?
I love Fireball.
It does taste like pumpkin in this aftertaste, and it's not pleasant. I'm ready to dive into these Cheerios.
Cool. Well, yeah. What makes things better is just eating more pumpkin stuff. Like,
Yeah.
You know what? We're taking this whole ass bottle down to the tailgate with us this weekend for IU homecoming, and it's not coming home with us. We're gonna leave this on the field.
yeah, I'm gonna give it.
That's going to be on the field like completely full. No one will help you drink that at all.
Ugh, it's probably why it was only $15.
Woof. What about you, Stone? You want to try something? What do you want to pick?
Let's see. I think I'll try a pumpkin spice roll because why not?
Yes.
I'll try a
back
small
rolls.
pinch as well.
I'm gonna
because
have like
it's
a
here.
little piece because I'm not trying to be little Debbie over here.
You mean you're not trying to be Gordita, Debbie?
Talk about levels. Gordita Debbie, fuck.
Yeah, really, girl.
I love like fake bread and fake like flavoring. It's amazing.
Wow, this tastes like diabetes.
You know, if I were still eating carbs on the regular, I would probably have one of these in my lunch every day.
Yeah, I'm sure I would like.
Ooh, it's that good?
It tastes good to me, and I'm not usually like a sweets person. I think the spice helps it for me.
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty disgusting. I'll probably just bring it to work tomorrow and let some like idiot eat
Look,
it.
you guys, I brought you all some pumpkin rolls.
It probably just tastes great to me because I just chugged down this like shot of chemicals that Captain Morgan calls Jacko Blast.
I'll give it to Vicky in customer service. She loves these, I'm sure.
Uh-oh. I hope she doesn't listen to the podcast. This is going to be a real awkward day at work for you.
Just kidding. There's no Vicky in customer service. She works in marketing.
I hope you're a party girl,
Okay,
Vicky.
well, yeah, good job, good guy, girl.
Jesus.
Get a grip.
Well, so while
right.
I drink some water because that was disgusting, why don't you try something? So
Okay, so the first thing that I want to try is something I'm really excited about, and it is pumpkin pie Kit Kats. It's either going to be really good or super disgusting.
I agree with you there. And for a fun fact for the listeners, Kit Kat is my favorite candy bar of all time when I'm having candy.
oh, listen to the ASMR.
Girl, this is
moment.
orange.
That is orange. I see it.
Look, it's fucking orange. I'm holding my hand behind the Kit Kat bar like a makeup tutorial.
That is some pumpkin ass, butterscotch looking ass Kit
That's
Kat.
definitely
chocolate.
some fake food coloring.
yeah. I'm probably gonna get cancer from this food coloring now.
We all are. As soon as we
Make
hit
sure you
stop.
subscribe. All right, I'm gonna try it now. You know, I'm pleasantly surprised.
Does it taste like real pumpkin?
Ooh, tell me a story about the pumpkin Kit
It-
Kat, please.
It tastes like, actually does taste just like pumpkin pie because the chocolate, or that is normally it's chocolate, but it tastes more like of a vanilla-y, like caramely, pumpkin flavored chocolate. And then with the crisp inside, it's like kind of crunchy, but it gives it more of like a bread, like a pumpkin bread type flavor.
Ooh, I do love pumpkin bread.
It's like the crust, I guess, of the pie. Actually, it's really good. I thought it was going to be disgusting.
Fuck, now I'm jealous.
Why didn't we get
It was
pumpkin Kit Kats?
We didn't think about candy.
It is so good.
Maybe we should pause and go to Target before they close.
No, girl.
No. You're limited. You're getting cut off.
All right.
All right. What about one of you guys want to try something pumpkin-y?
So as a kid, I loved cereal. I just like would eat the cereal, have like 2 or 3 bowls with like the same milk, and then I would just also eat cereal dry as a snack. So I think I'm about to enjoy these pumpkin spice Cheerios.
Same.
As soon as I opened the box, it was just like nostalgia punched me in the face, and like Black Cartman, 8-year-old Jamal just like flashed in my memory, like just demolishing all of the types of Cheerios. I just love Cheerios.
So these are the pumpkin spice Cheerios.
I'm just nomming down on this Kit Kat still. Don't mind me.
Oh, these are really good.
I mean,
It's got like the Cheerio grain, but it's not overly so, and the pumpkin flavor is subtle. You know, it can't be too much, and this is just right.
I could actually do these probably. Like, I don't know. Everything else so far has just been like, ugh. But pumpkin spice Cheerios.
Let's give
it's
Reynolds
the real
some.
deal.
Oh, yeah. Let's give Reynolds some Cheerios and see what he thinks. Are Cheerios safe for dogs?
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's grain free.
Dogs
like
can
his
have high
dad's.
fructose corn syrup, right?
He's got
Yeah.
3 little O's.
We're about to find out, girl.
He's not eating them. He's like, "What the fuck are you feeding me?" He's so pissed.
Like, this is gross.
He walked
He's
away.
like, this is not meat.
What a! There are puppies in Ethiopia without food.
Yeah, like dingoes
That's
or
rude.
whatever they're called.
I'm gonna make him do volunteer work this weekend.
So I'm going to try our other item, which is a pumpkin seed tortilla chip.
Ooh. I hope it tastes real earthy, girl.
Ew, these do taste like
They
a
both-
front lawn.
I hate these.
Gross.
These are so gross.
Ew, this is like that time Seth
So-
made us do that awful jelly bean challenge.
Oh, that was fun.
I feel like
girl, that was fun.
I honestly feel like I'm eating like the stem of a pumpkin right now.
That's so bad.
It has the same consistency and everything, right?
How
Yeah.
did you eat more than one of these?
I'm going to keep eating them though.
See? No.
He's so greedy with his carbs.
Y'all, it's like a bootleg graham crackers what this shit tastes like.
Uh-oh. It needs to be more like spiced, maybe.
Yeah, that would help. That would help.
These bitches on this bag, they're like dipping it in
Ew.
cream cheese, like cream cheese cinnamon shit.
That sounds good.
Maybe
Oh, yeah, it
that's
says
what we're
pumpkin
missing.
seed. It's not pumpkin spice.
It even tells you how to make the dip. It's like a cup of vanilla yogurt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 cup of honey, and 1/4 cup of pumpkin powder.
Pumpkin powder.
That sounds good.
Why
What's
don't
that?
we just do like pumpkin zest or
Pumpkin
something
powder, that's
bougie like that?
Coco Montrese's makeup.
Oh, yeah. Girl, look how pumpkin-y you look. you look like a real jack-o'-lantern. Now coming to the stage, Miss Jack-o'-lantern.
That was disgusting.
Good God,
so,
girl. All right. Well, I'm going to try something more exciting, and we are going to go next with with Grandma's favorite Werther's Original Pumpkin Spice.
Ooh. Come through where the
Now, keep in mind, this is a limited edition, so I'm expecting it to be really good.
fingers crossed, bitch.
I'm sure it is.
It's feels very soft. I haven't unwrapped it yet.
I'm going to buy you a candy dish
Looks-
for like Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever.
Hey, listen, we're adults
Yes.
now. That's such a good gift.
I know. Grandmas love candy dishes.
For sure. I want one now.
Get me one of the ones that have like the glass candies in it, you know?
Yeah.
Like a glass candy dish with the glass candy.
Seth's like, here, little
My
children.
grandma had one of those. Okay, so this caramel is super soft, so I anticipate not hurting myself while trying to try it. It smells a little bit pumpkin-y, kind of more like of the spice than the pumpkin.
Just because there's alcohol in front of me, I'm going to do a half a shot of this awful liquor in front of me. How is it, Queen? Thoughts? Top shelf
Yeah,
review?
I'm scared. The look on your face doesn't.
You are Padma at panel. What do you think?
Well, it's good. I mean, it just tastes more caramely than anything to me. Like the pumpkin flavor is very faint. I would have loved a little bit more pumpkin, a little bit more spice. It does kind of taste like when I get the pumpkin spice latte with the caramel in it, though.
Oh, I'm intrigued by that. I'm going to get a pumpkin spice
so
latte
good.
with heavy whipping cream with a smidge of the caramel on top.
Don't you fucking dare.
I will do it.
Do it.
I am a gold card
I'm doing it.
member.
Oh.
Except I don't
You
have
don't,
any
you
rewards.
don't understand.
All right.
Uh-oh.
He's not about that life.
I'm going to eat this like Pop-Tart thing, whatever the hell it
Okay,
is.
so Stoney's eating his untoasted. I need a little crisp in my life. So when I was growing up, all of my Pop-Tarts had to be like slightly burnt on the edges before I ate them. Unless they were the plain like apple
Ooh.
cinnamon with no frosting. Those are the only ones I could eat without toasting it.
No, I don't like them toasted.
These are gross too.
What do you think, Jamal?
Yeah, the most exciting
gross.
part about these is the crunchy like carbs, everything but the pumpkin.
Oh, man. You got two busts in a row.
It's got like a little cinnamon aftertaste, but it's just cinnamon.
Wow, I'm just seeing Stoney holding the box, and it looks like it's like a 24-pack of Pop-Tarts, so I hope you're really excited to finish all those off.
Oh, Vicky will be finishing these.
Poor Vicky's not going to be able to fit into her holiday dress because of Stoney's evil
Yeah.
ass.
It's fine.
She's going to be a real beautiful gordita.
Gross.
Good God. All right. Well, next, this is my last thing, so I'm going to try my pumpkin spice bagel. It looks like a normal bagel, a little bit more orange.
This is it, kids. We don't have any more things to try either.
I know, carbs, like
That's probably for the best.
so many carbs you can do.
Sorry, I'm not strong enough to rip it in half. Okay.
It's like, I'll eat the whole thing.
So I'm just, it's a little bit orange on the inside.
You're not even gonna
It
put.
smells like cat piss and sandalwood.
Oh, shit.
No.
It's cashmere woods and a bagel.
The cat.
That's this fucking candle.
Fuck. Run.
Wait, so you're
He's
not,
behind you.
No.
you're not gonna put pumpkin cream cheese on it?
Okay, so I do have cream cheese, but I want to try it first without the cream cheese to get like the authentic experience.
Understood.
Okay.
Fair. I'm taking this awful shot.
Tastes like a bagel. I mean, I almost choked to death.
Emily,
Almost
not
died.
at your desk.
It was
Purge.
too dry. It wasn't the bagel's fault.
Purge in the lavatory.
Get these.
In the lavatory.
That's what Miranda
Emily,
Priestley
bring
would
me
say.
the cream cheese.
Emily, put it on my bagel.
I'm gonna try with cream cheese now. There we go.
Is that better? Does that bring it home?
Nothing like
It slides down just right.
nothing
That's
like
what he said.
I don't know, slapping fat on your carbs. It just makes it so much better.
Mm. Yeah, girl. I'm feeling like super powered up right now.
Ooh,
I feel like I could take on the world.
I just had an idea. Do you think the Hoosiers would appreciate if we like brought like apple juice and cider to mix this bullshit with?
It's
It would
Indiana.
probably be really good if you did.
Right?
It's Indiana. Like if you put
They'll drink anything.
Potions was my favorite class.
just put Sweetums in it and they'll drink it.
Wait, what Sweetums?
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec reference.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't understand.
In Parks and Rec, they changed like the water to like basically like soda
Oh, that sounds great.
because it's better for your teeth, girl.
Ooh.
That's horrendous. Sorry.
Wow,
I'm still
so you
eating
guys-
Cheerios.
Are you guys all out of your pumpkin things?
Yeah, I
That's
feel,
it for our
kind of feel
pumpkin
sick
moment.
right now, honestly. Like,
That's because you ate too
Uh-oh.
many of those pumpkin chips.
Yeah.
I know.
There's
You
only-
have too many pumpkin chips.
There's only so many pumpkin stems I can eat.
I would love more pumpkin things. On the contrary,
No, this cereal's really good.
So yeah,
This is dangerous.
now you have like our reviews on all the pumpkin crap that you can buy in stores. We're out here doing the hard work for everyone, giving reviews.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
Next up on the list is getting Stony a PSL before they're done for the season.
Yeah, we got to get you a PSL, girl.
We can at
Yeah.
least split a tall or something. Keep it real skinny.
Yeah,
you
just
know?
a little taste test.
Real Regina George.
yeah, because I don't want to like go into a diabetic coma.
I think Stoney's just worried that if he tries it, he's gonna love it.
He's gonna
and
go
he'll
off the
never
deep end.
order anything else.
Yeah, like Vicky and I will be going to get PSLs like every day at work.
Wait, have you guys seen all of these like A Star Is Born memes with the song Shallow? Like Stoney's taking his first sip of the PSL and Shallow's playing.
I'm getting my confidence back, girl. I had my first sip of my PSL.
It's like Jamal just comes home and Stoney's like in their bathtub and it's all full of pumpkin spice latte.
While he's like sobbing and spooning it into his mouth.
Yeah.
Gross.
I just had an idea, but never mind. Like
Oh.
pumpkin, like two of my favorite things, like pumpkin and like hot cheese. Like if I dip these like pumpkin
Ugh.
chips in the
Nope.
hot cheese.
You know, sadly,
No.
these would probably be good with some spicy nacho cheese. We're not going to try that.
Ooh.
Part 2 of the
Try it.
podcast next week. Everyone stay tuned.
Bonus episode.
Wait, I have one question for you, Stoney.
What?
Do you want to build a cheese man?
Yay!
Obviously.
Avi. The answer is always yes. Hot
Yeah.
cheese, please.
People are like, what the fuck are they talking about? This is our friendship.
Oh, yeah. We're sorry. I'll apologize now.
I kind of wasn't joking. I kind of do feel sick right now.
You better go drink some
Well-
water and get it in the trash bin, Queen. I am not
Like
cleaning
I
your
feel
mess
good.
up.
Nauseous.
Uh-oh. All the carbs are taking over his body.
I'm like
He's
sweating
turning
too.
blue. Uh-oh. He's having the carb sweats.
Yeah, this is like my favorite part about fall is like the sweating and the comas.
Oy vey. Well, that was...
Well, that was so fun. Aren't you guys, like, loving pumpkin now?
Yes. I'm not eating any more until Saturday.
I hope all of our listeners are super motivated to have pumpkin stuff now. I'm just trying to convert everybody to the dark side.
Right? Well, you know, listeners, while you're leaving us a review or rating us on iTunes or wherever you listen to our podcast, let us know about your pumpkin spice experiences. You know, did you also have a Miranda Priestley PSL moment while you're just walking through the fall days? Let us know. I want to hear about all the drama of that scarf blowing in the wind.
Yes. Drama. All right. Well, let's go ahead and we have some fun stuff to talk about in our Thanks for Coming news segment. So let's do that. Hi.
Thanks for coming.
Hey, girl.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, grrr. All right. Well, before we get into the main part of our news segment, I think Stoney and Jamal maybe want to talk about A Star Is Born a little bit because they saw that this weekend.
Yes.
So this is a spoiler-free conversation.
Yeah. So at the
Yeah,
end of
'cause
The
I haven't
Star
seen
Is
it yet.
Born, no.
Do not rip out your earbuds.
I will fucking end this podcast.
Abort!
Don't make me call your mom.
It was so good.
I loved it, and I obviously am a Gaga super fan, so I was probably going to love it regardless. But it was really good. Like the music in it was really good. I liked the message of it all. Like I felt like there was an overall message just about the music industry as a whole. I thought it was a good love story. It had a lot of good messages about like addiction.
Yes.
So Yeah, like I thought overall it was really good. The acting by Gaga was amazing.
It was so good. Her and Bradley Cooper together were just perfect for this film. You know, Stoney brought to my attention that I guess for years Beyonce was in talks of being in this role. But, you know, even being a member of the Beehive, this role was made for Gaga. Like, it was just so well done. The acting was spot on. Coming from somebody who used to, you know, play gigs in high school and who, you know, came to Indiana for school. Like, my music was a huge part of my life, and I could just really relate to a lot of what was going on in this movie. Not necessarily the part about, you know, being like a female and how the industry tries to shape you into their view. They kind of push every female artist to that pop star kind of mold. And, you know, there was a lot of discussion around that in the movie. And I just live for any epic moment, especially a music moment, in any performance type movie. It can be dance, it could be acting, it could be singing. If that epic moment is there where it's just like, yes, I'm crying, I'm a big baby, sobbing in the dark because every note is just hitting me just right. It was just a great experience.
Yes, I haven't seen it yet, but I am excited. I listened to the soundtrack and I like Hair, Body, Face.
Yeah, that was a good one. Stoney made me skip over all the Bradley Cooper songs.
Avi.
I mean, he's good. It's just I'm not here for that. I'm here for the Gaga.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Little monsters.
But yeah, Seth, I'm excited for you to see it because I kind of want to do like a spoiler cast about it. So maybe we can,
where we can talk more freely about it.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to see it this coming weekend, so we can get into it a little bit more.
We definitely plan on spilling all the tea. So if you haven't seen it yet, be looking out for that episode, and it will be full of spoilers. So do your homework.
Yes, girl. The tea will be spilling over.
So yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on. Our next topic and main topic, Avi, we have to talk about like the biggest event in gay happenings this weekend. Miss Alyssa Edwards.
Yes, mama.
Had a TV show on Netflix. Yes, God.
Yes, she did.
It's
so good.
We got Elizabeth. We got Alyssa Edwards. We got to see Laganja Estranja.
Yes.
And we got to see Miss Shanji. So
the House of Edwards, darling.
Did you finish it, Seth?
Girl, I'm done.
We just started the last episode.
Episode 8.
Yeah.
We're on episode 8.
So we haven't finished it yet.
We were spilling like work tea to each other. So I'm like, we need to pause this because we need to pay attention. So we're going to start it over probably after we're done recording. But this is like Dance Moms, but it's just like so much better to me because...
On crack.
Yeah, it's on crack. These moms are out of control. They're out of control. But outside of that, we get to see, you know, Alyssa in her element. You know, she had the studio before Drag Race. And I use he and she interchangeably. And that's been, you know, something discussed with the community with drag queens. And it's something Alyssa accepts as well. And how she speaks as well. So she's running her studio, kids of all ages. They've got the minis and the seniors. So you just see him doing his thing, choreographing, running his studio, taking these kids to competitions, and they're just slaying the game. And all in between, you know, going on the Drag Race tours and performing on gigs. And it's just amazing.
Family drama.
Kicking
Marcella to the curb and then bringing her back to the fold.
One thing that I really enjoyed about this show so far is the way that Justin / Alyssa connects with the kids. Like we saw Alyssa like a couple years ago or a year ago
with Naomi Smalls.
And she was so good with the little kids up front, and I was just like, I really admired that about her. But even watching this show, you realize how much she cares about the kids. And I was even telling Jamal like how much better she does at
parenting.
Parenting and being a coach to these kids than the like crazy dance moms. Like the moms are like so like evil and like mean to the kids, and then like Justin's just like you did really good, or you're really good at this. Like we're gonna make you
my
better.
goodness, coming from a kid that was just like, I mean, the second I picked up an instrument, and this was my choice, you know, I went through all of that from like a jazz band and classical music kind of perspective.
Mhm.
You know, you had to audition for tons of shit. Plenty of moments where your name was not on the list or you did not get that letter or email you wanted. And you've got like moms telling these young girls, this is not fair. And you're better than Atlee. You're better than Atlee. I'm like, oh my gosh, this poor girl, like, just, you
Chill
know,
the hell out.
she does not need.
And they want to come after Justin.
Right.
But
This
here
poor
they
mom.
are, like, saying that, yeah.
This poor girl, excuse me, does not need this angry mom yelling at her about, like, you're better than her. Well, okay, that's fine, mom. Like, I get what you're trying to do, but your delivery is all wrong. At the end of this moment, your daughter's name is still not on this list, and you're approaching this just completely inappropriately. And I just love how Justin gets the moms together. It's like, listen, this is what I'm looking for. Do you feel like you've grown? Like, he could have easily gone left and gone to that level, but he's talking to the child, right? He's like, do you feel like you've improved? Do you feel like you've gotten better? How long have you been doing this program? And it's like a short amount of time, of course. It's like no one...
Yeah.
Some people are naturally talented. Everybody else, you know, some of us have to work very hard to get to that point. And he puts all of that into perspective. And it's just so amazing to see.
Well, and two, they're like, my daughter's been here since the beginning. She's been here for 7 years. Like, well, then why isn't she doing a better job?
Right? Can we talk? Yeah. Yeah. And you see plenty of faceplant moments. Like, I appreciate the girls that, you know, ovary up and they go try to make a stand and go compete independently. But bitch, you better bring your best Beyonce, Gaga, Cher, Madonna, Janet. Like, you went and did that independently and you still didn't place. So what were you really trying to prove? And you just proved that Justin was right.
Well, I felt bad for most of the series for Kiara, but like, girl,
Kiana.
she wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Or Kiana, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
she wasn't that good. I mean, she went to that competition on her own and flopped. And, you know,
and like
girl,
get,
like, Justin clearly didn't bring you for a reason.
Yeah, and I get where she was coming from, right? But, you know, when we saw the edit, right, we'll call it the edit because people like to blame the edit because I just love the internet dragging these moms right now. She twisted it. So Kiana was like, you know what? I'm going to try to prove something for myself. This is what Alyssa Edwards would do. So I'm going to do this and try to just go on my own and see what I can do. And the mom makes it so messy, right? She's like, I'm going to go say hi to the moms. And sure, okay, maybe she's just saying hi to people she knows. But she's rubbing it in their face, right? She's like, oh, Kiana's performing.
Yeah.
And guess what? Kiana did not place.
They were like totally self-producing that storyline, and it just did not work out the way they wanted it to.
Yeah. And I mean, she could still like do well, you know, maybe she won't be like a working dancer, but you know, she has the experience. She can go on and teach little girls and maybe coach them to be something better. But the moms just get so intense and they kind of take the fun out of it. But what I appreciate about Alyssa and Justin is that they put it all into perspective for these young kids. And it's like, you know, I'm not just barking at you this way. Like, as soon as you leave this small town in New York, you want to go to LA, you want to go to New York, you want to go overseas. People don't care about your feelings. You need to have the talent and deliver, or you'll just be in the corner with your Kleenex.
You better work, bitch.
That's right. But I'm loving this show.
Yeah.
I think the cool part, well, I mean, it was nice to see all the family stuff too, because we sort of had like a general idea of, you know, Alyssa's family life from watching RuPaul's Drag Race. More so on All Stars 2. We did get, you know, her sister did come on the show and stuff like that.
Yep.
But what was kind of stood out to me was like there was one part where her sister's like on crutches and Justin's like, oh, what happened to you? She's like, girl, I had a stroke. And it's like, how does he not know that his sister had a stroke?
Oh, I must have missed that part.
Well, keep in mind, like with the family, there is like a lot of like animosity. Like Justin and Alyssa basically removed themselves. And, you know, I've been there. You know, sometimes you just have to step back and let family go through what they're going to go through, especially after you've helped for a certain point. But the telephone works both ways. You know, nobody called Justin because they thought his success was him being bougie. You know, and really it's
that
like...
was annoying.
That was so annoying. It's like he would not have had any of this. Sometimes in life, you have to be a little selfish. You want to make sure your family and your loved ones are taken care of course. You want to check in on them. But if people are just coming around with their hands out, that's not going to help you in any way. And now she's bought this new house. Right. Her studio's doing well. Her kids are doing well. Just be happy for her. And by extension, you as the family, you'll be supported as well.
Right. I mean, it was like really irritating. It's like maybe if you hadn't been like a drug addict at age 15, or maybe if this other one hadn't had a kid at like age 15, then like maybe you could have done things. And it's like, I get it too. It's like shit happens, you can't always be prepared, more so with the pregnancy.
Right.
But I mean, it's just like if they worked harder, then they could have had this nice fancy life too. And I mean, they both seem like they're doing well for themselves anyways.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know what their houses look like, but they dress nice and they are well put together.
Right. Everybody came out of it. I think, everybody has family like this. I've definitely seen it in my family. No shade. It's just the truth. But what happens is, somebody like Justin in those conditions, a little closeted gay boy that's like, I'm going to go dance anyway. And, I want to do this. And you just go for it. You take the rough life and growing up where you did and the experience that you did, and you use it as your fuel. And, you let that propel you forward. Others, it's easier said than done, of course. But, coming from somebody who I didn't really have to hurt for anything, but I definitely had moments where I needed to like man up and just decide, okay, you can complain and cry about this for a couple more weeks, or you can use these 2 weeks and figure out what you need to do and try again. And that's what Justin and Alyssa did.
Yeah, I mean, just look where Alyssa is now. I mean, just think, Alyssa Edwards is a drag queen that has a Netflix television show.
Yes.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane because, like, just as a gay person, it's just so cool to get to see, production being thrown behind gay people and drag queens and gay culture.
A huge part of our culture.
Cool yeah, it's just, I don't know. I was like, after it was all over, just reflecting on it, I was like, she did that. Girl, like, there's a Netflix show with freaking, like, Laganja Estranja,
yes,
Alyssa
honey.
Edwards, Miss Shangela Laquifa Watley. I mean, holy crap. So
that was so funny. She was like, that Laquifa, I didn't give her that name. Did you catch that shade in that confessional?
Yeah. Yeah.
I loved everything about it.
I was kind of hoping for Gia Gunn. I know she was sort of on the outside of the House of Edwards. I don't know if she was ever like officially a member, but she was. I mean, she kind of was in that with us.
She's in the house. I was just maybe wondering if it was more like scheduling conflicts, because I know Shangela kind of came in like she was like, I'll fly in, because she just happened to catch her at a good time. So maybe Gia was working.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, Gia stays busy, so. I mean, I don't know. Maybe season 2, Gia will come in. I just want to see some Gia, basically, because that would be super entertaining. Like, all those girls together, or just even Gia and Justin. I mean, it was just, I don't know. We'll see.
Absolutely.
I think I'm really hoping it does well. Like, I feel like it will, because all the Drag Race fans will watch it. But like, I really just hope that it does well and gets a season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, there has to be, because they set it up for like cuts and like there's this whole story. Like, I need season 2 now.
That's right. That's right. Stoney, sorry we were like standing. Was there anything else that you liked about the show before I say my last comment?
The only thing I have to say is the thing that I really liked about it. I like the fact that it's a reality show that's following them around, but I like the fact that Justin like goes into Alyssa and will do things that aren't even like the dance scenes and stuff. It's like, okay, this is not really a reality show anymore. It's just like him. It's
the
like
little
Alyssa
music
performing.
videos that just pop up.
Yeah. So I'm like, this is kind of cool, because
I love those.
The bowling alley scene was everything.
Yeah, the bowling alley. I was like, this is awesome, because it's just like they basically take a break from the reality show and do like a drag performance. I'm like, hell yeah, this is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite one was definitely I liked Wrecking Ball, and I did like the bowling alley, but I really loved the finale where he did Gaga's applause. Like that outfit
Spoilers.
was beyond fabulous. Oh, sorry. I guess you guys.
No,
Well, I mean, you'll get there.
talk
It's not
about
really
it.
ruining
We're gonna watch
too
it.
much.
We're gonna watch it.
Yeah,
I love
it's just
that
a dance
song,
number.
by
I'm not
the
ruining
way.
the story. Yeah, 'cause it's like definitely appropriate for Alyssa because she definitely lives for the applause.
Mm-hmm.
But oh god, just that dress is fabulous. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Like, it's fucking everything.
I can't wait. Well, I know we need to get into trade, but you know, the last thing I really appreciated about this show was the idea of your family. You know, family is what you want it to be.
Mhm.
You've got your blood family, of course, but sometimes, you know, some of us unfortunately don't have those connections with our blood relatives. So we see the whole house of Edwards, the friends, the people behind the scenes, the two gentlemen that got married on the show. She officiated, and you see this huge support system. And, you know, I just want to leave that with all of you. Your family is who you make it. And it's just really, it's amazing to see that on TV, and with it being a Drag Race queen. And this is just such a great platform to do that. So I'm very proud of Alyssa and Drag Race for this.
Yeah, I loved what she said for the Thanksgiving episode where she said, she was like, you know, should I invite my sisters, my family, and she's like, no, I just want it to be a Dragsgiving. Like, I just want it to be the gays, because there is something just about, like, you know, being around your friends and stuff like that that's different than being around your family.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you know, as gay people, you kind of show different sides of yourself to different groups, and you can truly be yourself with your gay family. So I totally, like, was happy she chose to do a Dragsgiving with her gay family. I loved it. I loved it a lot.
I agree. She's
Yeah.
such a star, but she's very much more mom first.
Yeah, and they showed a lot of, you know, her praying and showing her how she's religious. That was, I mean, I'm not a very religious person.
Me either.
But I mean, I'm not a Christian person, but it was interesting to show that. I'm sure some gay girl out there will connect to that.
Yeah, it's
as
nice
well.
to see all the layers. I agree.
Sorry, this kombucha's got me fucked up. So should we talk about trade now before this gets too long?
Yes, honey.
Yes.
Stoney's got to get to his sports chat or something.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, you're like 11 minutes late to your sports chat. Also, while they're pulling up their trades, I just want to say this comment from our Instagram at TFC Pod. One of our newest, like, sort of gal pal podcast friends, Nikki Needs an Adult.
Hey, queen.
Another Indiana girl. So, hey, girl. So she posted. You guys posted the picture of all the pumpkin stuff that we just tried. And she says, fact, I do not like pumpkin rolls.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Our bad. They
Neither
were
do
awful.
I. That's why Vicky's getting all of them.
Yes.
Trade.
Anyways, so who wants to go first? Who's got a, like, sexy trade they want to talk about?
Ooh, how about Stoney goes first to mix things up?
Okay. So my trade of the week is this person named Brandon Osario, I think.
Okay.
So he was from
Confidence,
the show
honey.
on Logo called Fire Island that was on a couple years ago.
He's pretty cute.
Oh.
And anyway, he's just really cute. He has a really cute boyfriend as well. And I've just followed him since the Fire Island show. And he's just adorable. And he was actually one of the non-crazy ones on
Wow.
that show.
Wasn't he like the baby? He's kind of coming into his own.
Yeah.
And people are trying to like mother him. And he was like, leave me alone. I'm cute. And I want to bring a boy home.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
He's very cute though.
that's my trade.
Yeah, check that link down in the profile, bitch.
Yes. So my trade this week is a gentleman who goes by Joe Bitchy. That's JB1186. He's also Scorpio, so get into the name. It's Scorpio season approaches, okay? The new moon is coming. So anyway, I like him because he's like very cute. He's like this little teddygram of a bear. He's like fit, but he's also like a former heavier queen. So it's just nice, inspirational guy to look at. And his Instagram is very funny. It's not just him half naked. He's just like usually working out in regular shorts, regular t-shirt with all these funny memes in between.
And he likes video games.
And he's very cute and
He
bearded.
probably plays The Last of Us.
He's just like cute and bearded.
Gross.
No.
This was actually my trade, and then Jamal stole him. So
No,
bye.
it wasn't.
Ooh.
I was like furiously checking my
fight,
Instagram to
fight,
make sure I didn't
fight.
repeat anybody.
And then he
But
started
yeah.
following Jamal on Instagram, and he doesn't follow me.
Uh-oh, this is awkward.
Oh, look, and this one he's wearing a Zelda tank top. I don't even have one of those.
You don't even like Zelda.
I love Zelda.
Yeah, so maybe I'll shout him out and he'll follow you then.
Anyways.
But that's my trade.
Yeah. Can you please follow my husband? He's like really jealous.
How about you, Queen?
So my trade this week, we are gonna go back to my drag queen roots.
Ooh.
So I got a drag queen trade again this week.
She's untucked, honey.
And I hope so. I like it when they're untucked. So my trade this week is a Seattle drag queen, and her name is Irene Dubois.
Ooh.
And
Culture.
girl, she does weird drag. Yeah, she's sort of in the same drag circle as why am I blanking? Chase Burnsy, one of our other previous drag queen trades, and hopefully one of our future guests.
Yes.
Hopefully, if that works out.
Put it out there, manifest.
Yeah, girl. I mean, we've been chatting a little bit on Twitter, so it's cool.
Good.
So Irene Dubois, that's one of the newer follows of mine. I knew of her, and I haven't seen her perform live, but she would come and hang out with Americano, the drag queen that hosted the RuPaul's Drag Race viewing party that I would always go to.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all, it's like this whole little group, and actually Americano and Chase Burnsy, they have a drag show called Mugs, and it's once every month. So
Nice.
I haven't been to it yet, but I do need to go. But I do know that Irene Dubois, I know she's a vegetarian, and she'll post some boy pictures, and she's a cutie. So I'll put the link down below. Check out all of our trades, and whatever you do when you see them can be your own business.
And remember, everyone,
You know what you do.
That's right. Keep the lotion to yourself. But remember to start sharing your trades with us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whoever's looking cute to you that week, male or female. Let's get into it, ladies and gents.
Yeah, we need to support these Insta thoughts.
Yes, God.
Yeah, we do need to. They need their paychecks and sponsorships.
Yeah.
Yeah, because being beautiful only lasts for so long.
Right. We need like the teeth whitening economy to like grow. So
Squatty potty.
All right. Oh, God. Before we go, let's talk about Squarespace. So Squarespace is a lovely website. Offer code TFCPod. Hit them up.
yeah, so I think I'm gonna go
All
throw
right,
up
well,
now.
should we wrap this up?
Yeah, I need to throw up after
God.
eating all of this like pumpkin shit. It's
We
terrible.
need to purge.
Yeah, just kidding. By the way, I don't
Well,
want to
I'm
like
gonna-
trigger anything for anyone.
Obviously.
Here, I'll get them back. I'm going to go eat some more of these caramels, these quote unquote grandma caramels.
Don't forget to
and
put your
enjoy the rest of my
steamrollers
night.
in, whore.
Oh, I will, girl. I'm going to take my bra off and let my titties flow in the wind.
Speaking
All
of
right.
triggers,
I know. All right, y'all.
so until next time, thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye.